Hey, everybody. Welcome to a solo stream with just me right now. Kaylee will be joining at some point, potentially, maybe. So we'll just have to see. But today we'll be playing some Infinity Nikki because oh, I have to finish wrapping up the season. So hop on in. Let's hop on in and get going. So today definitely will be a bit different than what we usually do. I think I'm going to need to adjust my in-game audio just a bit because it is
Who knows what else the future may hold.
set up a little bit loud.
Don't worry, Momo. New adventures, new stories. There's so much to look forward to.
Yep, so this season, the quote-unquote new season, is wrapping up in 2 days, so I've got to hurry up and get everything. So where we last were is trying to investigate the murder of, I think her name was Miss Julia. So just to mix things up, let's go ahead and throw on a different outfit. There we go, that looks cool. We'll rock this for the time being. So for anybody unfamiliar with this game, since typically we're, streaming Battlefield 6, this is a game called Infinity Nikki that I absolutely fell in love with last year whenever it came out. It was created by the director of Breath of the Wild. And
Just picking up. Momo,
it's
be
kind
careful.
of like
Don't blow
a
away.
It's just a light breeze.
cutesy,
I'm not worried.
cozy, but also at times extremely dark action adventure game in the vein of a Zelda in a lot of ways. To me, it feels like if you took a Zelda game and Mario 64 and kind of combined them into a weird new game. So one thing I need to do is wrap up Starlit Pursuit, so I'll go ahead and go on those real quick while we get started. And then I've just got to like mainline the story because I am so far behind right now. So with these, you collect these little that birdie a little grooming. You got to collect the starlight, which you can then use for buying additional like decorations and emotes and things like that. And so each week you can do these starlit pursuits that offer a whole, bunch of starlight. They're just kind of fun little platforming challenges. So as you play, you have different outfits that contain different abilities. And you can swap which outfit you're wearing with this ability ring. So you can do things like grooming, book catching, fishing. These are for the home instance, but this is my gliding ability, which you have to have in order to traverse this. I really hope they add a build template system in one of the upcoming updates. They added 5 new outfits with the home expansion. And it's become way too much to have them all equipped, and swapping them out, kind of a real pain. Just gonna do a little fishing. There's a legendary fish
You gotta take one on the line.
at this fishing spot, so I thought we'd go ahead and get it while I'm here. It's like the only one you can get in the game. Once per day. It's a
Momo,
huge
I
fish,
can't.
so I've got like 700 pounds of meat or whatever. Might as well get a little more while I'm here. Will be the one that there's like 3 attempts to reel in.
Momo, from now on you
There
can
we
call me
go.
the Fishing Master.
Fishing Master Nikki. So when can I read your expert's guide to fishing?
You.
Here, starlights. Back over. So like this is my floating ability. And I have my combat. So each time that you swap abilities, it also changes the appearance of the fish. So this is a game unlike Battlefield 6. I don't mind just about any outfit thing that they do. It's kind of the whole point of this game is to put together really cool outfits. All the stuff that I'm picking up are just kind of basic crafting materials that might as well get if I'm here. My gliding outfit, or might be some gliding outfit, sure enough. These things I'm picking up are flings. They're equivalent to like a coin in a Mario game. Swap the bug catcher, grab these bees and butterflies. Gliding. Ooh, these chickens are hilarious. This one's a little on the tame side. Some of the other ones will follow you around and be like super goofy. They're just delightfully dumb. And really cool thing in this game is it's Unreal Engine 5. It really looks phenomenal. There's a legendary bird that hangs out here sometimes, but I guess it's flight right here. Ooh, why my frame rate decided to go up there? That was surprising. Playing on a RTX 3090, so normally it has no issues. Especially I'm not playing in ultra wide because I want everybody viewing to be able to see, full user interface on this one. Especially since we'll be going through the story. Alright, so that starlight is done. Knock out the other two. Just they're on another device, so it's still giving me the red dot finish. Yeah, this game came out last November, so I think we're on the 10.11 patch right now. So hopefully it's next one. Be really good, or this might be 10.10 and then 10.11 is the one. Next one. Won't need gliding here, but I'll go ahead and. The game world is massive. Typically, I avoid anything free to play. This is kind of the only game to scratch like that fashion dress up type of edge with a giant open world kind of Mario / Zelda style gameplay. Bit of Stardew Valley mixed in. Each of these will kick off the next segment of the Starlit Crusade. So whenever I touch those, it's making all the new blings that you see pop up. And take off, Mr. Cloud. Another cool thing in this game, it's got some surprisingly serious cost. Cool thing, now that they've added multiplayer into the game, you might get some actual tougher dungeons that require teamwork and co-op play. Or in the raids. Nice, relaxing bike ride. A couple of these boosters, and take off in a completely uncontrollable fashion. Especially the last one on this Starlight. Never seem to be able to
When I turn around,
stop
I only
it.
see Momo stepping on my shadow.
Just gonna skip that last, so I can actually make it in the air. You fly like way over it when you actually hit the booster. These guys are kind of tough to get. They'll fly away if you walk anywhere near them, or if you run. Snatch him and then grab the floor bomb just behind. Kick off the last. Just a very fun, relaxing game. And if you like platformers, if you're a fan of Jack and Daxter or Mario or Sly Cooper or anything, you know, in that vein. Just a really good game. Style. Also available on mobile. I play a tiny bit of the mobile one, mostly just for like doing the daily things. No idea how people play that as like their main version. Controls to me are just like unreal. Beetles while I'm here. Ah! Leave me alone, dude. I'm trying to get beetles. I'm failing. Okay, I'm holding the button. Why isn't it? I was counting it as a press each time. Instead of as a whole. I miss when my Elite Series 2 controller was brand new and still in perfect working order. Not missing rubber and stuff in different areas. I'm thinking about it. I think those frame rate clips weren't actually frame rate clips. I think they were shader compilation stutters. Classic Unreal Engine 5. Because they seem to happen whenever I get to like a new kind of section. The issue is shader compilation and every time you update your driver or anything like that, you gotta go through the shader compilation process. It's a really good looking game. Okay, so let's head to our actual story mission that we gotta go. All my bonus stuff for finishing the trade-in mission. Where to go? This is a free-to-play game, something I normally avoid at all costs.
What's happening? Nikki! Everyone's acting totally bonkers!
What is going on? Normally I avoid free-to-play.
No one understands my
This is the
experiment.
exception.
Scraps are crazy things. They could be lifesavers or a proof of death.
Will the curtain never rise again? Will we get to experience that era once more? Madame Julie, enlighten me. How do we start the ball?
Why do you bring up Julie? Oh, Julie would understand. Suitcases full of rags. Just like my lab. My lab! A time to experiment!
Oh no, what do we do?
Pommy, what on earth happened here? Who is this Forgotten? And Jenny, what does she mean?
Nikki! Oh, thank goodness. I feel much better after seeing you. May I introduce Quirky Gordon? He specializes in fabrics. He can take a look at Madame Julie's scraps. Maybe find a clue or two? I don't know what happened. They were fine at first, but now, boom, uttering gibberish. Take a look at them. I think they're hallucinating.
This seems oddly familiar. Every time we saw Mr. Leon, he would start saying all kinds of weird stuff.
Maybe he's just being dramatic. Jenny's not the type to ramble like that. This sounds more like they've been poisoned.
You've got a point. Hold on a moment. Wait. Way back when we fixed the choo-choo train, wasn't old Fanny Packy acting like this too?
Right! The Ba-Energy! He just used that weird detergent Nana mixed up. After that, he started hallucinating like crazy.
Oh no, what if something's wrong with Dawn's first light? I was busy getting ready for the Ripple Estate soiree this morning, so I skipped it. When I got here, everything was a mess. Today... Right, Charlie was in charge of Dawn's first light. What happened? Where could she have gone?
Oh no. What if someone spiked the Dawn's first light detergent? Okay, Pommy, we've got to fix this. I think Nana once made a PC refreshing detergent. It cleared old Fanny Packy's head right up.
That makes sense. I have all the ingredients. I'll start on a batch right now. Nikki, can you help me press these? We've got to be fast.
You got it.
Okay, so I gotta
Nikki, can you help me press these? We're running out of time.
make a mind-clearing detergent. Okay, a little rhythm game. Try doing that with the analog stick. I've just wrecked this. Really, I don't think I did that well. I like Momo with his little glow stick dance though.
Whew! Oh, I think that should be enough. Nikki, this detergent can refresh PCs. We have to get this to everyone as fast as we possibly can.
Absolutely. First, gotta change up your outfit a little. Cool one. Nice Momo. That one's kind of cool. Princess Leia bathtub Momo. I kind of feel like I gotta go with that just because it's so ridiculous. Did I not save it? There's also the thumbs up Momo. I don't know. I kind of want to go with something a little less ridiculous. I like this cape one. Go with that.
No, don't go! Why take the risk? Why float so far away?
Whoa there! What's this scoop supposed to be? Risky business? Float where exactly? What secrets about myself do I not even know?
Well, well. Inquisitive Tommy out-inquisited by another PC? What happened? Come on, spill it.
I was hoping to find someone who knows. Breaking news! Julie is missing! Ripple Estate's gone mad! Dawn's first light is driving PCs bonkers! Every hallucination hides a story. And a stranger. But this stranger's not doing so well. I'd better get them to a doctor before investigating my next big scoop.
Don't worry. Pommy's already whipped up some detergent that can refresh PCs. I'll take it from here. A good soak and Colleen should be back to her awesome self in no time. But, Tommy, you still seem pretty sharp.
Didn't you two just see me this morning in Golden Fields? Afterwards, I went to Windrider Mill. The scenic route, thank you very much. When I got back, the Dawn's First Light event had long since ended. I got back to the estate and bam! This little one grabbed me and wouldn't let go. Ow! Hey, watch the fabric. That's vintage.
Don't go!
One's
Oh,
like
so
super
that's
messed
what's
up.
going on. All right then. Tommy, we'll leave you to watch over Colleen. We've got more sleepy PCs to wake up.
Those eyes. Roll back.
Yep.
Juliet? Why is the audience laughing at me? Well, you're just so perfect. You don't even know who I am, do you? Ugh, gross. This tastes awful. As awful as my jokes.
Ow! Who's nibbling on my wheat field? So many. So yellow. Bling. Paint. Yes! More! Give me more sparkly, sparkly yellow!
Julie.
Looks like it'll take a while for them to bounce back. Momo, let's help the others while they soak.
How crazy they've all gotten.
The 18th detergent. The Ripple Estate Soiree's music sheet. Watering the stone heart with straw. The strongest scent is ready. But you never came back. I will just soak it in then. Oh, the strongest detergent really has no fragrance. It's not really meant for pleasure.
Charlie, I brought some mind-clearing detergent. Let's put this on instead, okay? At least it should make you feel better.
This is my 18th detergent. Who's there? Huh? Nikki and Momo. By the Silver Gale. Sorry, I totally lost it. What's wrong with me? What happened?
It looks like the Dawn's First Light detergent went bad. Lots of PCs got poisoned. How are you feeling now?
Thanks for asking. Oh gosh, I feel absolutely terrible. I made certain I was especially careful with today's Dawn's First Light. The recipe, the testing, bottling it all up. Every step was perfectly meticulous. Oh, if Madame Julie saw all this...
Don't blame yourself, Charlie. If Madame Julie were here in this moment, she'd say, constantly doubting your own ability? That's not how a true savorist behaves.
So, beginning of this story, we discovered Madame Julie had been murdered. So, now there's like this big festival happening where all these PCs, these little floating guys, like their equivalent to wine is detergent. And so there's this detergent festival that's about to happen. And the guest of honor is dead, and now people are going crazy. So it's like, what the hell's going on here?
There's been so many recent cases. Maybe the poisoning of the detergent vintage was the culprit's doing too.
That makes sense. Charlie, think carefully. Has anything suspicious happened lately?
Oh, hang on a minute. My brain's a mess right now. The detergent that was tested this morning was mixed last night. So if someone messed with it, it had to be last night. But why would they? no! With the Ripple Estate in such chaos, the culprit might be going around stealing things right now! I'm going to call Palmy right this second to check the Savoring Garden. We don't know who's behind this yet, but the Ripple Estate will never allow such reckless behavior. No one messes with Madame Julie's stuff!
Momo, we should go too.
Grab those couple of blings real fast. Loop. Spider first.
There you are. I'm so glad to see you both. Folks are finally bouncing back, and Charlie's up and about again. What a relief.
Sorry about earlier. Not my finest moment. Hold on. I brought the group photo with me. Let's check it to see if anything's missing.
No problem. I can take a look now.
Okay, so what's changed between these two photos? No, okay, that is back there. I mean, the time of day is different. Also, it's like, what was that red thing on the floor there? Do I have to mark it on this one?
Hold on a minute. A scarf is missing? Huh. I don't remember seeing it during our last investigation. Did it get stolen?
No way. If something had been off, I definitely would have noticed. Let me double check. This scarf. I don't think it's even part of Madame Julie's collection.
Huh?
I'm not seeing it on the list that Palmy gave me, and I'm fairly certain I didn't see it on the day in question. Palmy, did you see it?
I really don't know. I make sure to count Madame Julie's stuff on every patrol, so I'm positive nothing's ever gone missing. But if something brand new just showed up, I wouldn't have caught that.
The journal disappeared and came back. This scarf popped up before vanishing. Wait, I think I understand now. The scarf belongs to... Charlie,
Go with us.
could your friend have left it behind?
Unlikely. This scarf looks like it was made in Sichia, and none of my friends wear anything like that. Besides, if someone lost a scarf, they'd ask me to help find it, and not try to sneak it back.
It belongs to the thief.
What?
Detective Nikki's onto something. Tell us what you're thinking. My ears are twitching with curiosity.
All right. From what we know, the thief attended the Dawn's First Light event, in which super scented pomade was distributed. That means they got here at least 4 days before Julie's Special Express. They probably came to steal Madame Julie's belongings. Then, when they got here, they figured out Palmy's patrol pattern and midnight rounds. During the day, the area's too crowded with staff and guests, so that means there's no chance to dig around unnoticed.
So, they waited for nightfall to strike.
Right. After Palmy's patrol, maybe around dawn, the thief stole Madame Julie's journal. They made sure to return the journal before Palmy's next check. No one even noticed. But after handling the super scented pomade, the stolen item picked up that signature scent.
And Yabin on Kick, thank you for the follow.
Ah, of course, I make sure to count the items, but I don't usually sniff them. I had no idea it smelled out of the ordinary.
Even if you had, who would care? everything was technically still there, right? Then the thief came back to steal a second item this time, and tried to do the exact same thing again.
Bastard.
Except this time, the thief really messed up, because they left behind evidence. This scarf. Except, you take your duties seriously, Pommy, and always check all of Madame Julie's things. But I'm sure extra items can be pretty hard to notice sometimes. That's how they got away. But their luck couldn't last forever. Fortunately for our investigation, Charlie managed to snap a photo while showing her friend around that day. And thanks to that, Charlie ended up on the night patrol, which led to the missing journal being discovered.
This is a heck of a case report that keeps expanding.
Sticking to routine, the clueless thief returned it before midnight and reset the scene. So when we came to investigate, nothing was missing, and there was nothing extra.
Whoa, they almost got away with it. If Charlie hadn't switched shifts and noticed the journal was missing, even finding the extra scarf from the photo wouldn't have raised any alarms.
But just like any other bad seed, it was bound to sprout trouble again. Actions have consequences after all. Based on the time they arrived in the abandoned district, we can rule out Leora and Colleen. This scarf also gives us just enough evidence to identify the thief.
I have no idea at this point.
Mr. Leon.
I'm just guessing.
No way. That annoying PC, he'd hang around me all the time. I'm positive he wasn't the one wearing that scarf.
Let me think.
Then it's the other one.
It was Tommy. I remember now. When we first met at the train station, he had this exact scarf tied around his camera.
Nikki, you're amazing. We would have been totally fooled without you. But why would Tommy do all this?
There's only one way to find out. Momo, let's go have a little chat with Tommy.
Oh, I saw him over by the platform. From the moment everything went sideways, Cooling's had him cornered. I'm going in too. Let's catch him.
All right, let's go get him. So I do want to mix things up wise. Something fun to run with. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, very Cyndi Lauper. Go with that.
Yep.
The game world on this is absolutely massive. This is one tiny, tiny sliver of what they've got in here. Also, for anybody just joining us that isn't familiar with their channel, typically my wife Kaylee and I play Battlefield or other first-person shooters together. But this game is an absolute guilty pleasure of mine, and figured, you know, why not play through the what I still need to finish of this season on stream.
Hey, Colleen!
Maybe
Can you
introduce some new
describe
people.
what you saw
to
after you
this.
used the poison detergent? Please, just tell me.
Be quiet. Close your mouth, or I'll sew it shut. You hear me?
Yeah, pipe down. Cooling's just got her senses back, and her head is still spinning. Huh, I didn't even get poisoned, but listening to you is making my head spin.
Tommy!
Oh, hey, Nikki, you're still here. And would you look at who's still hanging around? Tommy.
Whoa, what's going on? You all came here for me? Wait, I get it. You must have some pretty juicy info to share, right?
We do have something, but we should talk about it in private.
Sounds good. Take him.
Alright then. Pommy, could you take Colleen somewhere nearby to rest? we'll handle things with Tommy here.
You got it.
You're going down, Tommy.
Now then, Nikki, what did you want to ask? Don't worry, if you agree to an exclusive with me, I'll spill all the beans you want. Whatever, you name it.
Interrogation
I
time.
suggest you answer this next question very carefully. Did you ever take anything from the Savoring Garden? Say, Madame Julie's journal?
What? Why would I take anything from her?
So during the interrogation, Nikki can present relevant evidence for suspicious points or discuss key info with Momo. This is actually like a new gameplay element that I have not run into before in the game. So during the interrogation, Nikki can present relevant evidence for suspicious points or discuss key info with Momo.
Oh, please. He's got plenty of reasons. But I guess motive aside, we don't actually have any evidence.
Dude, don't give that away.
What? Why would I take anything from her?
Okay, so present the right evidence to refute the arguments. If you dismantle every flaw one by one, the interrogation will end in a success. I should have been paying more attention. I don't even know what half these things are. Tommy's account of the super scented bombed special blend. Scent of the detergent appeared in Julie's recovered journal. Reports time when the suspect arrived in Golden Fields, since Golden Fields are the only entry and exit of the abandoned district, and Indy never left. The arrival times of all of Cicia's visitors cannot be falsified. Good to know. Charlie and his friends took a commemorative photo in front of Julie's private savoring garden, accidentally capturing the crucial evidence the thief left behind. So that's the scarf on the ground. Cicia columnist Tommy's business card. Ripple Estate business card from Tommy. The ink is still warm as if it had just been freshly printed. I think that's going to come into play for sure. And then evidence used for solving case, a recent patrol schedule of the estate. The day before Julie's Special Express arrived, Homie and Charlie exchanged shifts. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I think what I need to do is go in order.
I don't see how any of this has to do with me. Nikki, I may not write the crime column, but I know a thing or two about the law. Slander is a very serious offense, you know?
Oh, shove it, Tommy.
What? Why would I take anything from her?
I have no idea. I'm probably gonna
mess
mess
this up. I don't see how any of this
so
has
bad.
to do with me. Nikki, I may not write the crime column. What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I take anything from her?
Not doing well.
I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me.
Okay, I think I just failed it. I have no idea what to do there.
Now then, Nikki.
Is there
Tommy,
something
I suggest you
else?
answer this next.
What? Why would I take the Savoring Garden? I've never even been there.
Okay, so I need to go to the next line. So this is about the Savoring Gardens.
Look at this photo. That scarf with the sepia pattern. That's yours, right?
Yep. Okay, I remember that.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Going down, dude. You got dirty
Tommy,
boots.
be honest with us. If you've never been to the Savoring Garden, then why was your scarf found there?
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf? I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. I don't really care.
He says he doesn't care, but you heard that slip up. The problem is, we can't prove intent with words alone.
I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. Oh, this doesn't prove the scarf is mine. Nikki, instead of wasting your time interrogating me, why not join me in interviewing everyone about their hallucinations? Sometimes the truth hides in the little things people overlook. I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. I don't really care.
So because they swapped
This doesn't prove the
shifts-
scarf is mine. Nikki, instead of wasting your... I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. I don't really... Oh, this doesn't prove the scarf is mine. Nikki, instead of... I told you, I've never been to that place before. Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf?
Ugh, so annoying. But it's fine. Vicky, we've all seen him wearing that scarf. We just need one solid piece of evidence to make it stick.
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf?
Oh, he has the scarf on the camera and the business card.
We saw that you were wearing that very scarf in your latest promo shot, Tommy. Do you have anything to say for yourself now?
This is making me feel dumb.
This photo! Look, the scarf!
Thank God that's over. Before I could embarrass myself further.
Oh, that scarf! I'm just so busy, you see. Always a deadline, you know. Forgot all about it. I picked it up off the road. Probably dropped by some lady by accident. I thought it was stylish, so I tied it to my camera for my Ripple Estate soiree credentials. Just a prop. Nothing to fuss over.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, Tommy. Silly me. In that case, I'll just hold on to it. You know, in case that lady wants it back.
Right. Better to keep it safe. And, maybe we should go ask around Ripple Estate. I mean, someone out there has to recognize it. Maybe we could...
Wait! No, Nikki, don't take it!
Why not, Tommy? If the scarf isn't yours, then why do you want to keep it so badly?
All right, all right. I'll tell you whose scarf it is. It belongs to Mr. Simon, okay?
Mr. Simon? Oh, that columnist? The one you mentioned before? The one you said vanished?
Yes, I ran into Mr. Simon on my way to an interview. He seemed anxious and said he had to get home fast. We wound up floating together for a while, but suddenly some things started chasing us. He told me to run and said he would distract them. But afterwards, he never came back. I held onto his suitcase and kept the scarf. It was meant to be a present for his sister. See? Right there. It's got a Celeb Crow crest on it. Apparently, the two of them raised one of them together. A pet Celeb Crow named Cece. Pretty cute name, right?
If he never came back for it, then Mr. Simon might really be gone. Is Zichia really that dangerous?
Oh, that was, what, a century or two ago? Columnists are always digging into secrets, so we're bound to have a few enemies. Comes with the job. Mr. Simon always said I had the makings of a great columnist. Curious to a fault, he used to say. And yeah, when I want answers, I'll do anything to get them.
Huh, including stealing them?
It wasn't stealing, I was just, borrowing them. Yes, investigative borrowing. Sorry. I mean, I admit I was wrong. I got carried away. I wanted to write the perfect story. I heard the estate never lends out Julie's things, and I let the pressure get the better of me.
Tommy, it doesn't matter what your motive might have been. Stealing is still a crime. And on top of that, you also poisoned the detergent. By doing so, you wound up hurting so many PCs in the process.
Yeah, they were
Poison? No,
hallucinating
Nikki,
like crazy.
you've got it all wrong. I would never do that. I just wanted the story. I would never go that far.
Wait, then who poisoned it?
Nikki, something's wrong. Madame Julie's suitcase, it's gone. The scraps too, all stolen.
What?
Go find Jenny. She can explain what happened.
Uh-oh. Fast travel over to this area. See what's going on. Yes, that's all. That isn't wine, it's detergent.
Right before Dawn's first light this morning, Squeaky checked the room, and the suitcase was still there. Which means...
That someone must have
one of those
stolen it
goofy
while everyone
chickens in
else
the
was
back.
having hallucinations.
Nikki, I heard you were able to catch the journal thief. Any luck with the questioning?
Once Detective Nikki stepped in, Snapshot Tommy buckled under the pressure and confessed to everything. As your adorable, trusted assistant, let me figure this out. I suspect Tommy didn't find what he was looking for in Madame Julie's journal, so he went after the suitcase next.
But the suitcase was stolen while everyone was hallucinating. At that time, Tommy was pretty much glued to Colleen, and then we were interrogating him.
That's right. A lot of the others have been telling me the exact same thing. After returning from Golden Fields, he's been stuck with Colleen, and not by choice.
Ah! Oh, my first deduction and it's already wrong! Snapshot Tommy has an alibi.
So he didn't poison the detergent. Someone else swiped the suitcase in the chaos.
Then, could the suitcase thief be the same criminal who killed Madame Julie? What do you think, Detective Nikki?
It's possible. Maybe they did it too. Wait, did someone actually want those fabric scraps?
That's creepy. Don't say stuff like that. I've got sensitive ears.
Because they're basically like...
Jenny, do you have any
Oops.
updates from the investigation along the choo-choo train line?
Unfortunately, we only found some stray stalks drifting with the current. Based on the wheat's general direction, we confirmed the culprit passed through the Ripple estate. I also asked a team to analyze this morning's Dawn's First Light bottle for any abnormalities. We should have the results soon.
Jenny, are you okay?
I'm afraid I haven't fully recovered just yet. I still get dizzy sometimes. I can't always tell dreams from memories. I'm not in my peak form right now. I'm truly sorry.
Don't be sorry. Please take care of yourself first.
The others probably also need time to recover from the detergent's effects. You should get some rest too, Nikki. Oh, yes. Before I forget, I set up a clue board this morning. It's near the barrel home. thought it might help you clear your thoughts.
Thank you. You're right, Jenny. A lot has happened recently. I need to organize what we know so far. Momo, let's head over to the clue board and check it out.
It's all the way up there. Oh, I hear a gifty. Yep, there it is. Gotta find 5 of these. Freaking adorable.
Whoa! So this is the clue board Jenny made for us?
It's like that
Nikki,
Charlie
we're like
Day.
real
It's
deal
always sunny in
detectives now.
Philadelphia meme.
Can we maybe start our own agency? Oh, but if we did, what would we call it?
What was the name of the agency in Judgment and Lost Judgment? The Yakuza spinoffs. Let's see. Nikki and Momo's Whim Bureau. Sharp Ears and Bow Knot. Case Crackers by Nikki and Momo. I could go with Whim Bureau.
How about Nikki and Momo's Whim Bureau? No matter the mystery, we'll find out the truth, guaranteed.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got a nice ring to it. So, Detective Nikki, what's our first mystery?
A lot of the crimes happened in the abandoned district. Let's lay them out now. First, the case of the scraps in the suitcase. What a nightmare. We've barely got anything to go on.
It's basically a corpse in a suitcase.
The only thing Jenny found was a few floating strands of straw. Whoever did this covered their tracks well.
Ever since that suitcase showed up on the choo-choo train, the estate's been filled with chaos. Do you think everything ties back to that?
I do, but there's really no point chasing shadows without any more leads, though. Maybe we should tackle another mystery for now?
Don't forget our other cases. At least we cracked the case of the missing journal and caught the thief, Snapshot Tommy.
Yeah, he may have handed everything back, but come on. Stealing is stealing. He better be writing the world's longest apology letter. In
Damn
ink,
straight,
with his
Momo.
tears. Brilliant, Nikki. That deduction was perfect. Please tell me the juicy details again.
I have officially compiled all my brilliant deductions into one tidy little case file for us to reference. We cracked the case thanks to the scent of super scented palmed, which led us straight to a scarf that didn't belong there. And boom! His buttony little feet gave him away.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that deduction in my archives. Once we're able to open up our agency, I'm gonna frame it and pin it on the wall.
Don't forget our other cases. Someone poisoned the Dawn's First Light detergent. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but it still threw the estate into chaos. If only we knew more about detergent science. We'll have to wait for Jenny's lab professionals before we jump to conclusions. But one thing's crystal clear. The poisoning was definitely just a smokescreen to steal the suitcase.
Right, one crime to cover another.
It's just like lying. Tell one, you'll need 10 more to keep your story straight. It would have been better if they hadn't planted such a bad seed to begin with. Don't forget our other cases. And now our most recent case, the missing suitcase. Why would anyone target Madame Julie's luggage? Is the suitcase thief the same PC who decided to murder her?
Is that a Louis Vuitton?
This smells like a bigger conspiracy is at work, Momo. Since we hit a dead end with the fabric scraps, maybe we should work backward from the newer cases. Once the estate calms down, we'll track down witnesses, and maybe even catch the real culprit red-handed.
Just like we did with Tommy. Still so many questions, and not enough answers.
Let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin report from the lab, and we can get back on the case. We got this. With Detective Nikki and her sidekick Momo, no mystery stands a chance.
Murder on the choo-choo train. Stay tuned.
Ripple Estate sounds so lively again. Nikki,
Oh, hey. Paddock
do you
May.
think the PCs are starting to wake up? We should head to the Dawn's First Light prep area and ask around there. We need to find out exactly what happened that morning.
I love this outfit. But I am gonna mix it up a little, I think. Let's see what we got that's recent. So it's a different variant of the same one. I like that. That's like a good adventuring one. Do I have another variant on it? Yeah, I'll go with the rocker girl aesthetic for a bit. This guy's a shop, but it looks like I've already bought everything from him. I think I've bought out like all the shops that were, at least in the game at launch.
Don't forget our other case. Okay, but
Still so many.
let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin report from the lab, and we can get back on the case.
So we've got to go to the Dawn's First Light prep area. I'm guessing it's Omi. Yep.
Who would do this to the Silvergale Wreath? This isn't just a stain on the world of detergent. It is a disgrace to the entire abandoned district.
Hold on. Slow down, Alan. Why are you so fired up?
Careful, buddy. You're so puffed up, you might float away.
Miss Nikki and Mr. Momo, I didn't expect you to catch me in such a ruffled state. This is infuriating. Someone really messed up the crates. Give me a break. Who in their right mind leaves Silvergale wreaths lying around? Everyone in the abandoned district knows those are sacred. Back in the day, if I so much as bumped into one, I'd have to recite 3 of the Silvergale's verses by heart on the spot.
Calm down, Alan. Just tell us where the crates go. We'll help you sort them out.
Really? Oh, over by the Silvergale. Thank you both very much. Someone must have switched the detergent crates with the Silvergale wreath crates. I just finished sorting the detergents. Oh, but those other crates still need to be moved. Would you mind moving these crates back and saving me from this massive heartache?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Not sure where they go. I do know there are pumps in here, and I want to capture them. You bastard.
Yes, perfect! Thank you so much, Nikki. You're the strongest, smartest, most stylish person this side of the estate!
You're all too kind. Wait, Alan, actually, I need to ask you something. The Poison Dawn's First Light detergent. Did Jenny's team find anything?
Yikes! I almost forgot. That's on me. I got so fired up, my bag nearly popped.
What does that mean?
But yes, it turns out the saboteur mixed up Super Duper Palmed, One Breath Bliss, and One Wash Fresh. It was a total disaster.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whenever we start talking formulas, my head starts spinning. Super duper palmed. Wasn't Pommy talking about that stuff?
Here, I just finished updating the usage chart. Take a look. It should make more sense. The colors are just for identification, not the actual detergent color. Don't sue me, all right?
So red is super duper palmed, yellow one breath bliss, blue one wash fresh. And if you combine all of them, so super duper and one breath, long lasting scent, hard to mask. Super duper one fresh, super clean, and that's fabric fades or even wears through. It's making me do like detergent bath. Super duper, one breath, and one wash, totally not palmed. None of the side effects, but causes poisoning and hallucinations. Okay.
The red label means that it's super duper palmed. You have heard of that stuff, right? It doesn't have any scent of its own, but it's able to supercharge other detergents. The yellow one there is called One Breath Bliss, which can be used to make super scented palmed. It's not a dangerous detergent. The smell is just impossible to cover up.
We've definitely seen that one.
Oh, and the blue one? That one's One Wash Fresh. It's used to make super clean palmed. It can fade fabrics and wear them out if it's used too much. Now, if you blend all three together, you get a cocktail that doesn't clean, doesn't freshen, just wrecks PCs.
It, causes severe hallucinations, so it's called totally not palmed.
Yup, I just checked the inventory, and several bottles of Super Duper Palmed were emptied out. And the amount missing matches the dose used.
They used what was already here. Nothing from the outside. Catching this culprit just got even harder.
Tell me about it. At first, I just figured that some brand new, barely trained worker had just messed up the crates. But I looked into it, and the shift logs were clean. That's when I realized someone did this on purpose. The thing is, we've warned people not to mix the three, loudly, repeatedly. Who overheard us and chose to poison people? We still don't know.
Wait, the work log wasn't messed up by the workers. Oh, I just realized. One more thing's out of place. It's the crates! Alan, do we have work log records for the crates being put back in place?
No, we don't. But even the clumsiest PC wouldn't misplace the Silvergale wreath. It's a long-standing tradition in the abandoned district. Even PCs who don't work at Ripple Estate still show respect for the Silvergale.
Right, unless it's an outsider.
It was Tommy.
Oh, you mean that only a PC who doesn't believe in the Silvergale wouldn't have noticed the wreath was totally misplaced?
Exactly. If that's true, then the one who tampered with the batch is more likely a guest from Sichia.
Wait, those guys? They are so annoying. I heard that only 4 guests arrived here from Sichia, so do we have to check them one by one?
Nikki, and there's been a development. I think you should know.
Hey, this feels pretty familiar.
Colleen and I found a new guest unconscious in the raw material fermentation zone. He told us that he had run into a suspicious PC.
Pommy, what happened here?
A guest was just attacked. They were knocked out near a big wooden barrel by the raw material fermentation zone. On the day the Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned, even after everyone slowly started to recover, Colleen was still a bit dizzy, but she insisted on doing the nightly tour as usual. She asked if I could accompany her. I was worried about her, so I agreed to go along. When we got near that area late at night, she suddenly asked, "Do your employees always come here to rest?" It was only then that I finally saw what was peeking out from the edge of the barrel. A button foot and a white glove. I leaned in closer. That's no lazy employee, I thought. That's definitely a knocked out PC.
Good thing you passed by in time. How's the PC that was attacked? Where are they now?
We took him to get patched up. Colleen often takes care of guests who pass out in the bar, so I left the injured PC in her care and rushed to find you. He's woken up now, and he said he's a talent scout from Sichia. He's probably the kind who hunts for big stars like Madame Julie. Ugh, all these
Who's the one that was
poisons
murdered?
and attacks. It's just such a headache. Detective Nikki, only you and your sharp deductions can catch the culprit. Please, we're counting on you.
Don't worry, we won't let you down, Pommy. Could you take us to see this new guest?
The guest is also from Sichia. He arrived just before dawn yesterday, but he got lost while looking for a staff member to register. He said he only remembered asking for directions from a PC covered in patches. Then, all of a sudden, he just blacked out.
Hold on, dude, I'm trying to... Dude really took off.
Ugh, that was brutal.
Is it really that painful?
This is unbearable. The gaps in the fabric were packed with dirt, and each of the threads reeked of dust. I was able to wash my hands, but I just touched my portable detergent bottle.
It's just dirt. It won't kill you.
If you still have the energy to worry about washing your hands, I'd say you're recovering well.
Benny, this is Nikki, and her little yellow friend down there is Momo. They're very trustworthy. Whatever happened, you can tell them.
Hi, Benny. Don't worry, we'll catch the attacker for you. How are you feeling? Wait, are those...
They're old wounds.
When I pulled him out of the barrel, his threads were standing on end from fright. The gash was so massive, I figured another PC had... Fortunately, another PC just knocked into him pretty hard. No major injuries. He was out for a long time, but thanks to the Ribble Estate stitching skills, he's fine now.
I'm glad it wasn't serious. Benny, what do you remember from the attack?
How can I forget that? I arrived in the abandoned district just past midnight and missed the choo-choo train. But I'd visited long ago, so I knew I could float from Golden Field straight to Ripple Estate. I was doing that, but then I lost my way. It's been a while, and the stone trees changed so much. After I wandered around for a bit, I spotted someone and went to ask for directions.
Did you see their face clearly?
Just one glance was enough. They wore a dark green hat, had a pocket watch, and most terrifying of all, they were covered in irregular patches. When they noticed me, they charged straight at me. Next thing I knew, I woke up here.
The day Benny mentioned was exactly the same day as when the Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned.
Right. While on my usual rounds that night, I saw a button foot and a glove sticking out of a barrel. That must have been him.
You really like midnight strolls, don't you? Why didn't you report what you saw?
I figured it was just a Ripple Estate PC taking a nap. Running a detergent bar, I see guests lying around all the time. I don't have the luxury to fuss over each and every one. Who could have known they'd been unconscious there all day?
That makes the mysterious Patchy PC look like a pretty suspicious character. Colleen, Pommy, have you seen this PC around?
Of course not. A PC covered in patches. That only really happens in Sichia's ghost stories.
I've been patrolling lately. I haven't seen any PC that scary. But I did ask Wendy. She confirmed to me that Benny had arrived in the abandoned district that evening. She also informed me that later on, she saw a strange-looking PC dart past. She couldn't stop them.
A new attack? A new suspect? Looks like we've got another mystery to solve. Let's check out the place where Benny was attacked.
Really
We
need
might
that Law
find
and
some
Order
clues pointing
theme
to that patchy
on
PC.
my
Let's
soundboard.
also check the scene of the missing suitcase. The PCs should be up by now. We can ask them what they saw.
Detective Nikki, where would you like to start? I'll stick close behind and be your trusty assistant.
So Benny's attack and the missing suitcase are both worth checking. Which one are we gonna pick? I'd say the Benny attack. Curious about this patchy PC. So which way are we going with that? Oh, staying on the same little island. Just, hopping back down to the Ripple Estate, I guess. Once I make it over here, I'm gonna take a... Oh, look at all these button phones. No, I don't want to talk to them. I just want to steal that
Yep.
squirrel's cones. Alright. I'm gonna pause it here for a few and take a quick break, and then I'll be back and we'll continue digging into the mysteries of Madame Julie's murder and who decided to spike and poison all of the PCs. So far, this is actually, I don't know, I'm a little intrigued by this season. It's, I would say in the more interesting half of them. So we'll be back in just a few. back into Infinity Nikki now. We'll do a bit more Infinity Nikki, and then we'll be shutting the stream down for a little while and coming back with our more traditional Battlefield co-op squad setup.
This place is far from the Ripple Estate's main boulevard. Seems like Benny really did get lost.
But why would that patchy PC come all the way here? The more I think about it, the more suspicious it seems. Nikki, I think we should look around some more.
Let's take a look at this person's snapshot. It's a fun one. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Oh, what's this? Fermentation zone. So after 3 a.m., there will be a noticeable aroma of the scents.
The materials in the fermentation zone have been normal lately, and Alan's analysis confirms it. So the Dawn's first light incident likely didn't start here. The wind is picking up. Mama, a pair of scissors. The attacker must have dropped these.
Scissors? Torn fabric? A patched up PC. Ugh, just picturing it is giving me goosebumps. Thank goodness Benny was only knocked out.
Search for target. So they have a monthly bill at the Nightshade Lounge. Interesting.
Whoa, such a packed schedule. A PC this good at managing time is bound to succeed at anything.
But Momo, don't you think there's something odd about this schedule?
Oh yeah, Benny is taking baths way too often. He's gonna scrub his fabric thin.
Right? Last time I saw him, he was cleaning himself too. He's always carrying detergent. But what really catches my attention is that Benny keeps scouting for new talent, yet never schedules meetings with companies or makes time to give them resources.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
So then, could it be that he doesn't have a single signed artist?
I think so too. Benny's career seems not to be going very well.
Damn, dude's having career troubles.
Look at
Getting
these wood chips.
beat up and
They look like they fell here recently, and there are a bunch of loose threads caught on them.
Huh. It seems like a PC crashed into that cracked barrel over there, and they knocked off the rotten planks in the process. Nikki, let's check the ground nearby for more wood chips.
Hey, looks like the culprit used this wooden stick to knock him out. Let's hang on to it.
Poor Benny. His
So we have
career's
the
a
weapon.
mess. He came all the way to the Ripple Estate soiree seeking opportunity, and then while just asking for directions, he almost lost his life to a suspicious PC.
Luckily, he's safe. And we've got more leads now. Momo, we should follow that trail of wood chips up ahead. Maybe someone else spotted the same patchy PC.
Help!
Benny reported that he had no external injuries, and the trail of wood chips leads away from the main boulevard. Which means these wood chips weren't from the attack on Benny. They were left behind by the patchy PC as they escaped.
see where this leads. Gotta make sure I grab all these chilies.
Yep.
Might as well. groom the squirrel while I'm here. Steal the button cones.
Who's that?
Mommy, sing something else. Looking for scraps of cloth. What a lovely piece I found. Oh, there. Don't cry, little one.
Who's crying?
No, don't! Help me, Mommy! Save me!
What the heck are you? Quit your creeping around. You better watch out for my claws.
What is happening?
So this is the work you're talking about? No, it's all right. Those are plenty of blings, trust me.
Were you the one who attacked Benny? Are you working for someone?
Threadstar! Chase! No, don't let him get away!
Hey, wait!
Plot
Wow, she's
thickens.
already gone.
A hat, a pocket watch, and then she also had all those patches covering over half her body. She definitely has to be the PC who attacked Benny. But then, she also said something so strange. I couldn't make heads or tails of any of it.
Exactly. She's rambling complete nonsense. Talking and talking without making a bit of sense. Wait a second. Nikki, look over there. I think she just dropped something.
Let me see. A serial PC trafficking case? This Threadstar looks so familiar.
PC
I
trafficking.
saw it in Tommy's newspaper too.
So, in the early hours yesterday, Kingdom Guards raided the HQ of Threadstar Costume Rental Company, codenamed Operation Starstrike. This company, once boasting that it could make every star shine, was hiding a dark trade that had gone on for years. Costumes that consume PCs and people shocked the industry. Countless young people chasing stardom were lured into renting these costumes at high prices. However, these so-called costumes, not only multiple victims reported that once the costume was removed, it would fall into a collapse of being unseen, ranging from depression at the mild end to the severe end, even worse consequences. Even more horrifying, the power of these costumes was linked to a long-standing serial PC abduction case that the Kingdom Guards had been monitoring. Investigations revealed that Threadstar had been kidnapping PCs for years, sewing their women-fused fabrics into costumes, thereby creating outfits that irresistibly attracted attention. Thanks to decades of relentless efforts by the Kingdom Guard, the upper management was collectively apprehended, and the HQ mansion mysteriously exploded, possibly to destroy evidence, and possibly for other nefarious reasons. In any case, the dark chapter of Threadstar has now come to an end. Wow, that is something. So, and then this is about Juliet, who was murdered. Let's see, sources indicate that Juliet has deep ties with Ripple Estate. Insiders suggest she may be the mysterious investor behind the scenes, working with the estate's owner to revive Ripple Estate from its decline. Vendes Ripples has become a bestseller all over the land, with every barrel demanding a very high price.
It really is the same company. When Cersei passed away, they were really famous, a hot name in stage costume rentals.
Wow, okay, so
The clothes they rented out were actually made from PCs. Ugh! That's so cruel! How could such an evil company exist?
yeah, so they were basically taking these living beings, putting them up, making costumes out of them. And yeah, that's kind of on the dark side, for sure. Alright, so that's...
Luckily, the
Same
Kingdom
thing from
Guards
earlier.
uncovered their plot. Without Operation Starstrike, who knows how many more PCs may have suffered. But looking at the rest of the headlines, that was all during the days of Prosperville, a case from centuries ago. Why would that patchy PC still carry this around? She also shouted Threadstar a moment ago.
Every square
World
inch of
Star.
her body is covered in all kinds of patches. Does that mean... Whoa, Nikki! Wait a second. Could she actually be part of that evil organization?
Don't worry, Momo. At least she didn't attack us. She just ran off. Too bad we couldn't catch up to her and question her face to face.
Nikki, let's go to the scene of the missing suitcase first and see if we can find any other clues. If it turns out this is connected to the mysterious patchy PC, we'll ask everyone to help track her down and get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, this took a very dark turn. So I guess I'll head back on over to Ripple Estate and so go to the scene of the missing suitcase.
Yeah.
It's a fun little dungeon hidden inside of this building.
A few detergent bottles all lined up. This isn't where they're usually stored. Let's collect them for now. Looks like the door was pried open. While everyone else was trapped in the hallucination, the thief must have opened it and stolen the suitcase full of scraps.
Let's see. Day shifts 700 to 1900. Ooh. 1900 to 700. Bottom Belfort. So there's a 15-minute handover period. Nothing.
Such a meticulous shift schedule. Totally Granny Rags and Jenny's style.
Oh, looks like if the shifts had been normal, the thief wouldn't have had any chance to steal the suitcase.
So that's why they spiked the Dawn's first light, taking advantage of everyone's hallucinations to steal. This thief must be very cautious.
So one more piece of evidence.
Yep.
That's not evidence, it's a button cone. Oh, there it is.
Here's a crack. But it's so narrow, even a PC probably couldn't get in. Seems like there aren't any other clues at the scene. Momo, let's ask nearby witnesses. Maybe they saw something.
Oh, Silvergale, I've made a disaster! I worked so hard to stack the crates all neat and stylish. Now it's all ruined. I don't know how to fix this now. It's such a mess.
Hello, Belford. Did something strange happen over here?
No, nothing strange happened. Except me. I was a strange one. When I got poisoned, I completely messed up the cargo. And of course I was transporting the trendiest super-duper potent detergent. Oh, if only I hadn't thought this Dawn's First Light detergent was the trendiest thing those PCs in Sichia had never even glimpsed. I went and slathered on 3 whole bottles at once.
Oh man, you really.
Hey,
got
Billy.
poisoned, huh?
Welcome.
But I gotta say, not every PC gets a chance to see hallucinations as fashionable as mine. I was striking a pose on a catapult seal when suddenly, boom! 2 red suns lit the sky, with a huge orange one too!
This dude was high as heck.
The Stoneheart burst into crackling fireworks just for me! And that scent was otherworldly!
Well, hallucinations can be like that. Nothing surprising.
There's nothing here that connects to the missing suitcase. So, have you seen any PCs around this area lately, acting suspicious or mentioning Madame Julie's suitcase?
So hopefully I can help you with your family gathering. Keep you nice and distracted. This has turned into, I mean, it started off already kind of as a dark story with like Madame Juliet being murdered and like her scraps found inside of a suitcase. But it's taken a way darker turn where apparently they are like all the PCs got poisoned during the celebration. And there was a PC trafficking ring. Like PCs were being kidnapped and murdered, cut into scraps, and then used to make costumes that were able to be like sold at a super high price because they had this like magical whimsicality because they were made of PC remains. These little floating dudes are the PCs. So they were like cutting those dudes up and sewing costumes out of them. And then people were going crazy for them because they're like, oh, I don't know, something about this makes me feel really special. It's like, yeah, because you're wearing, you know, the skin of like 8 PCs. It's been pretty dark so far.
You're asking the right PC. I've been delivering loads and loads of detergent recently, and I pass by here all the time. Not sure why, but that so-called center stage star from Sichi has been pacing around here. He's muttering to himself so theatrically that his fabric looks wrinkled. Is this just what passes for trendy these days?
Was it Leon? Maybe he was caught up with mourning again. Probably best not to imitate him right now. Thank you for the information, Belford. Momo, let's question some of the other witnesses.
What the heck is this? Oh, hey, it's a song. It's a couple of songs. 4 of them.
Ugh, so frustrating! Not enough fruit juice, and I lost my rhythm.
Calm down, Squeaky. Could you tell us a little more about what happened this morning?
I got poisoned by the detergent, hallucinations swirling out of view. As for the PC who stole the case, no clue.
It's fine. There might be clues in your hallucination. Tell us all about it.
Trying to remember. Let's see. Pressing juice with all my might, the fruit, it goes flying. What a sight! The fruit bag sprouts arms and legs, scurrying and scampering around in fright. The bag. It said its stone tree no longer had hanker fins, no matter how deep the water was. This hallucination, I honestly can't tell if it's supposed to be literal or abstract.
But a bag with arms and legs, and it could talk. That's basically a PC.
That makes sense, which can only mean that Squeaky probably saw the thief at some point. Quick, what else did you see? The more detail, the better. I shared the stage with the Sovereign of Sexy and showed off the art of juice pressing. But that sax screamed so loud, I completely lost the rhythm.
Okay, I just gotta reread this line. What the hell? I shared the stage with the Sovereign of Sexy and showed off the art of juice pressing. But that sax screamed so loud, I completely lost the rhythm?
The crowd ran away in fright. The other sack lost its fight. Fruits tumbling left and right, spilling all the juice that night.
Don't be sad, Squeaky. All that juice, it was just a hallucination. What happened to that loud PC afterward?
It kept floating, upside down and round, but where it went, I never found. This is really strange, Nikki. Why would the thief move upside down? Could it maybe have something to do with how they committed the crime?
I've got no clue. Let's go ask some other potential witnesses.
All right, so we got some more evidence. Got Squeaky's memory of smashing the bag and hanging with the Sovereign of Sexy.
I can't believe it! I would never take that fabric, even if it was for the greatest experiment the world has ever seen! Once I give my statement, I'm going straight back to the lab to check on my beautiful fabric.
Hello, Gordon. We really appreciate you offering to help us with the missing suitcase investigation.
Of course I'll cooperate. That was just any old ordinary fabric. I can't believe that thief didn't leave a single scrap behind.
As the cloth inspector, did you check the scraps? Find anything unusual?
Those scraps were nearly full to the brim with whim. Great materials for experimentation. My work may be paused, but my new ideas keep piling up every day. But there is no soul left within those scraps. Even I am not able to stitch them together into a full body.
Hey, those scraps are from a PC. Don't you think your ideas sound a little distasteful?
I haven't lost myself to craziness. I'm simply telling you my findings. I examined them thoroughly. The culprit was incredibly careful, leaving no clear traces of a weapon. All I can infer is that the cuts were likely made with scissors.
Scissors are so common. It'll be hard to narrow down. Gordon, did you see anything else unusual this morning?
Nothing at all. I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent and went to see Jenny. My job was done, so I could finally get back to my experiments. I didn't pay any attention to scraps of cloth drifting past. Wait, I do remember passing the barrel home and seeing a PC that I didn't know arranging the venue. I'm certain they were orange. They were
Orange
shouting
PC.
nonsense, but I didn't pay attention. Now I realize it was a warning. Terrifying inspiration was about to flood in, and I would be drowned by crazy thoughts.
An orange stranger that was setting up the venue. That must have been Leora. Which means when Gordon saw her, she was already in a state of hallucination. And the barrel home is far from here. Even if the poisoning wasn't severe, she couldn't have made it in time.
So, Leora wouldn't have been fast enough to make it there in time for the suitcase theft. Good. Good. That's one more innocent PC to rule out.
Thank you, Gordon. No further questions. I hope your experiments go well back in the village.
I don't know, that dude kind of creeps me out.
Let's report both of these scenes to Jenny first. Maybe we can look at more facts and figure out a new lead together.
Yeah, where's this kitty? I don't know, but I'm not catch these fireflies. Oh, gotta go up further. Verticality is always such a pain to deal with overworld maps in these games.
The Dawn's First Light prep area, the site of Benny's attack, the missing suitcase scene. We finally investigated them all. Wow, I am exhausted. Does it always take this much hard work just to uncover the truth and solve a case?
Well, Momo, now you know. Being a detective isn't easy after all, huh?
Thank you. Once this is all over, I'll tell everyone in the estate about the heroic deeds of our two great detectives. And the estate's resources are always open for you to use.
Of course, Jenny. Anytime. We really want to catch the suitcase thief, too. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. we uncovered plenty of clues. Let me think. Let's start from here. Though the method of the poisoning was clever, and doesn't directly pinpoint the culprit, it does still have one tiny flaw.
Hey, Cal.
The misplaced crates!
Right. Every PC in the abandoned district holds the Silvergale in high regard. According to Alan, no one would dare put the Silvergale wreath in the wrong place.
Just trying to find out what's going on behind this PC trafficking ring and who murdered Madame Juliet and threw her in a suitcase. This game looks cute, but it's got some weird stuff in it.
Yeah, even if they're not estate staff, no one would casually break the abandoned district's traditions or disrespect the Silvergale.
So it's just like we suspected. The outsiders from Sichia are the more likely suspects.
Right now, there are half a dozen guests at the estate who come from Sichia. You two must know about them already. Our suspects must be among those 6.
Apart from those things... That Patchy PC is definitely suspicious. But apart from Benny's testimony, we don't have any solid evidence against her yet.
And she's so skilled, we haven't even been able to catch her for questioning yet. Also, we couldn't understand what she said. Interrogating her could be pointless.
True, but her skills actually make me less suspicious of her. If she were the thief, couldn't she have knocked out the guards and taken the suitcase right then?
That's right. If she was so strong that even Miss Nikki couldn't handle her, ordinary PCs from the estate wouldn't have stood a chance.
Causing large-scale chaos with poison would be unnecessary then. Still, this is all just speculation, not proof. So we should still keep her on our suspect list.
Yeah, she weirds
Apart
me out.
from those things... The suitcase was the thief's real target, so the missing suitcase is the key event. Based on the shift schedule we saw, the thief acted during the chaos caused by the poisoning.
Cool, well, have fun with the Halloween party. So the suitcase that they keep mentioning, it's the suitcase that had the remains of Madame Juliet in it. So basically, body in the suitcase. And now it's gone
questioned
missing.
Several witnesses at the scene. No one saw anyone suspicious, meaning the thief only had the chance during that short time when they were all hallucinating.
Yes, and by the time Miss Nikki finished questioning Tommy, the theft was already over. By then, Granny Rags had already noticed that the suitcase was missing.
Yeah, on top of that, they just mentioned the hallucinating. Somebody, like, drugged the entire population of these things. So they've all been tripping balls for the last, like, day and are just starting to come to.
That short time frame helps us rule out a few of our suspects, like Tommy and Colleen.
Oh, they were tangled up with each other earlier. Nikki and I interrogated one of them, and Pommy took the other away. It couldn't have been them.
Exactly. Also, according to Gordon's testimony, Leora was poisoned on the other side of the Ripple estate, so she's off the suspect list for now. And as for Benny, judging by the state Colleen and Pommy found him in, he was unconscious all along and couldn't have done it.
Wow, you're right. This really narrows down the suspect list.
This means that only Mr. Leon and the mysterious Patchy PC had the opportunity to commit the crime.
Well then, because Miss Nikki, Detective Nikki, thinks the Patchy PC is less suspicious, I'll represent Ripple Estate and invite Mr. Leon for a talk.
Yeah, that dude did it.
Is it finally time to nab the bad guy? Count me in!
Not yet, Momo. Jenny, these are just preliminary deductions. If we rush to arrest Mr. Leon now, we might alert the culprit, or worse, harm an innocent PC. I think Momo and I should have a little chat with him first. He might slip up in the conversation and say something that matches the suspect that witnesses saw in their hallucinations.
That's another thing. We can't trust any of their testimonies because they were all, like, tripping. Okay, I just had an inspiration that I have to see through real quick, so let's... It's a very ordinary Thinking something kind of Charlie Day. Yeah, this is the default. I'll go with that. For the purposes of what I'm trying to do. Oh, I do not want to swap this to... Oh. Okay, whatever. Did not want to take a... How do I get out of this? Ah, that's how I swapped. Gotta get one of her pointing. That might be it. Yes, that is going to be the one. To get this stupid PC out of the way. There we go. It's my Charlie Day. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme photo. I'm just gonna type bird law. Love it. Perfect for this.
Yep.
All right. What time is it? 4:30? Okay. So, Kaylee and I are going to be on in about an hour to play Battlefield. So I should probably go ahead and hop off. I will be on tomorrow afternoon because this is the last 2 days of this season.
Night, time flies by so much faster.
I want to
Before
hurry up
I've even
and
done
get everything
anything, it's already
finished in
morning.
this before the new one comes out. Let's see what I play. I got one of the PCs. So we gotta finish unlocking the rest of this so I can get that outfit. Got a bunch of quests. This is a hell of an update. Like, I still have so much stuff I need to go do. Let's check the Starlight Shop. That out. Now that I handled the Charlie Day thing, I'll swap into this and call it a night. We will be back in a little bit for Battlefield. Should be a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead and shut down the stream for the time being, and hopefully we see everybody back in a little bit. And Cal, if you're still around, have fun at that party, and maybe we'll see you after something. I don't know.